video is for Austin Richter. You wanted to know when the package arrived. I got my package, buddy. It's with me all the time. Here it is. It's magic. It's out of the box already, and no one ever knew. The packaging is all done. It's all taken care of. So what's going on? Well, here's what's going on. I have had a fabulous night tonight. I have really not been taking care of my wife terribly well. And in fact, the whole February the 14th or whatever date that Valentine's Day thing is really wasn't done very well. So I decided tonight to take her to a place called the Capitol Grill, which rang a bell with me, and I wasn't really sure what the deal was and why I knew that name. And ends up it's a new restaurant in town, and I had received a gift voucher to go there, and they were giving you a $100 gift voucher. It's kind of sweet, right? So I figured, hey, what the heck, we'll go there, we'll have $100 worth of food, and it'll cost me the tip, and it's all good. Well, one thing led to another, and we had 38-day dry-aged steaks, and we had wine, and we had dessert wine, and we had oysters from Nantucket at $3 a pop, and we had all sorts of fun things and really enjoyed ourselves and ended up writing a nice old big old check. We had a good time. But here's what happened that was kind of funny. When I made the online reservation, I just said, hey, it's our Valentine's Day celebration with a sad smiley face saying, Sai Asaka as a husband. Well, they brought us out complimentary dessert wine. They brought us out complimentary dessert. They brought my wife, Kelly, out flowers. They took our photograph together, tragic picture, but they took our photograph together and printed them out for us on the spot, and were really, really very sweet. So the reason why the name rang a bell for me was that when I used to live in Atlanta, the Capitol Grill was a place I used to do a lot of business lunching and entertaining and after work drinks with my wife. So, long story short, come home, piece de resistance, the mighty Endeavor, and Imperium Romanum. Does it get any better? Is life just perfect or what? So awesome. So, I wanted to do a quick shrink rip for you. I have had some gin martinis, some very nice Zinfandel Cabernet blend wine, and I'm probably not going to be terribly lucid. My little package demonstration earlier on was just for Austin Richter. The rest of the presentation should be suitable for work or family, as the case may be. So let's have a look at the game. I've seen all the details, all the rest of it, all that stuff, but I have not actually seen the rules and bits and pieces. And if you don't know anything about the Mighty Endeavor, what you need to know is that it's an SCS title, so it's the Standard Combat System. Pretty straightforward. I've kind of grown a little weary of the SCS system, funnily enough. A second playing of several games have left me with mixed emotions about the games, because I think they fail somewhat at a historical level, and they make me want to find another title to go play on that given topic. But MMP don't offer any. Well, I know if they do offer them, they're out of print. So we just played It Never Snows, and it was fine. Yes, I got my ass kicked, okay, all right, but I don't think any of us had a good time. Anyway, so we've played several of these games. This one I'm playing online on Vassal right now, and really quite enjoying it. It feels quite different from the other titles, and I think that's because it's made an effort to kind of give some flavor and to deal with the Allied invasions mostly correctly, and deal with the changing of the mode of defense for the Germans. So I'm hoping that this new version, which includes the the Soviet efforts and all that, and the extra map that goes with that, and the extra counters, that'll have some cool stuff. And so there's some neat, innovative rules in there, I hope, to represent that. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this because I've got my big old mug. Let me just kind of move this over a little bit for you. Packing, whatever. We've got the Mighty Endeavor revised rules. Let's come back to those things. I think I posted some pictures of the new map on my blog, so you know where that is, thebigboard.com, blah, blah, blah. But basically, you are looking at the greater Germany area. So we've got Berlin, Slovakia, Hungary on the bottom right-hand side, and we kind of cruise along the bottom of the map to, where's something we know? So here's the Rhine, Stuttgart, Nuremberg here. I want to say the scale feels a little, well, I've only ever played this online on Vassal, so it feels bigger. The hexes feel bigger. It's nice. I like it. I like the scaling. It's obviously the same scale as the previous tile. Come back to counters. Let's find the next map. And here's the standard. Oh, what do we got here? We have a one. What are we looking at here? Ah, Brest. Okay. That must be just a little corner map. Here's the primary map with the reinforcement track on it. And I've got a copy of the old version here that we could do a comparison of, but I can't reach it right now because it's buried by... That's right, this is a one mapper. I forgot about that. It feels bigger on the... No, this is not a one mapper. What am I talking about? I should shut up, right? The paper stock is really nice. It feels thicker somehow than the normal map paper, but that could just be me being crazy. So we've got, okay, so here we go. So we've got Marseille and Toulon and everything down here. I did an invasion down here, but I focused my efforts in the traditional manner there, and then did a secondary up and around in between The Hague and Haarlem. So this all looks legit and reasonable. This is new to me. What is this section? Okay, this is the Brest area. Saint Nazaire. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to pop that up north somewhere there, and sorry, over to the left here probably. What am I talking about? Right. So that goes up near Nantes, right? So they're the maps. The two maps will come together. We'll put this one on this side, and I'm not going to be able to give you a big picture, I don't think, but it's going to cut across like so. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of a sad-ass version, but there it is. But you have all this extra area to play in. With all the, you know, requisite 1944 capable Soviet units with the big Guard divisions and all the rest of it. Oh, here's the expansion rules, I see, and we've got the standard rules. So the regular units, probably with the small number of corrections that needed to be made. Here's the expanded units. Soviets. Let's pop this away. Try not to break anything. Note. Okay, so this will include all the errata, so we don't really need to look at that, I don't think. And here is where, and I'm just going to focus on the rule set right now, and don't worry about where my head is. We need to have a look at how this will change the gameplay. And one of the things they do is rotate the gameplay in the sequence of play. Who plays which side in each case, in each turn, varies. And I need to read the rules and see what that is. And look, it's only going to be 2.5 pages, 2 1/3 pages of rules. And so let me just see real quick if I can see how this is going to work. This is where me doing these things live without the prep and all the rest of it, you just got to kind of deal with it. But sequence of play, German East and West play turn. Oh, that's right. I think we're not rotating sides. It's perhaps that. Okay, I forgot that when I use that picture-in-picture situation, I have to. I only have a 10-minute limit, and I guess I've already spoken for 10 minutes. So I made this trade for this product based on the fact that I'm going to pick up a copy of the second edition of Empire of the Sun. It's another West End game, and I seem to be drawn to these West End games. I don't know what it is, but I was really compelled to pick this up. And this is in, it's punched. It's in really good condition. The box is in nice shape. I'm going to have to click those bad boys. You can see right away. Look, ooh, look at those corners. It's OCD nightmare. Lots of charts and tables. Really quite colorful and pleasant looking maps for the era when this was published. Back in 85 or 84, I think it was. So it's kind of the dud end of the map, but try to dig this out here. Here's the big boy. Put it up the right way. Try and be capable. Here we go. There's a look at Europe, Central Europe, from Britannia across to the Egyptian side of the world, to Judea. Quite pleasant to look at. Nothing that's you're gonna write home to mum about in terms of how gorgeous it is. The counters are colourful and clear. When I picked up the rule book, and I knew it had a substantial rule book, my first reaction was, oh shit, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was. But if you look at this, that looks like a big beefy rule book, and it's actually, let's see if I can put this here. It's actually a couple of rule books all put together. So the last 36 pages, go back to here. This is the scenario book. It's 36 pages of scenarios. There's a 4-turn little not Gallic Revolt. Where is it? That's only like 1 turn. But it's got all these different little situations built in here. Caesar versus Sons of Pompeii. I'm really excited about exploring Marius versus Sulla. We did a little exploration of Sulla and Pompeii at one point, so I'd like to kind of get into that ASAP. And then there's another 8 or 10 pages of charts and bits and pieces, the charts and tables. And then you have these things you use for the various statuses of the provinces, which we can just scan or print out or whatever. So the actual rules per se are taking out comments. 24 pages. Piece of cake. Easy. Look, and there's even a big old map in the middle here. There's probably more like 22 pages. A few examples. Piece of cake. Who knows how complicated they are, of course, but that's a whole other thing. So, anyway, I wanted to share that with you and kind of combine that with my little TME presentation. Look at all those pretty counters. I think that if things go really, really well, if I dig this game, we're going to use this to generate battles for SPQR and Great Battles of History titles and stuff like that, and we're just going to have a lifetime of fun. We won't need to buy any more games ever, right? Of course. Later.